Reality TV fights happen all the time, but sometimes there is a fight that is so big that it shocks everyone. That is exactly what happened between Princess Love, Amara La Negra, and Brooke Valentine. This was not just a small argument. It was something serious. Princess stayed calm for a long time, but Amara and Brooke kept pushing her. She had enough and decided to stop it for good. The way she did it surprised everyone. And the truth she spoke? It was something nobody could ignore. So, what started this drama? In the beginning, it looked like just another argument between cast members, but this time, it was personal. For weeks, Amara and Brooke had been saying mean things about Princess. Sometimes they tried to hide it, and sometimes they did not. It started with small comments about her past relationships, but then it turned into full disrespect. Brooke was the worst. She kept making fun of Princess's past struggles, saying rude things about her choices, and even questioning if she was strong enough to stay in the industry. Amara, on the other hand, Amara was playing both sides. One moment, she acted like a friend to Princess, and the next moment, she was talking about her behind her back. But here's where it gets interesting. Princess knew everything. She stayed quiet because she was waiting for the right time to speak. She did not want to waste her time in a silly argument. No, she was waiting for them to go too far. And that is exactly what they did. At a recent event, Amara and Brooke were talking loudly so that people could hear them. They were saying that Princess always acts like a victim. They were saying that Princess never takes responsibility for her mistakes. They were laughing, gossiping, and thinking that Princess would stay quiet. But that is where they made a big mistake because Princess heard every single word. And this time, she was not going to ignore it. When Princess finally decided to speak, she did not just reply, she ended it with the truth. She walked straight up to them, looked them in the eye, and said, "If you have something to say about me, say it to my face." The moment she said those words, the whole energy in the room changed. Amara looked uncomfortable, and Brooke tried to act like it was not a big deal. But Princess was not here to play. The craziest part? She did not just confront them, she exposed them. She told Brooke that she was a hypocrite, reminding her that she had her own public scandals, yet she was sitting there judging someone else. Then, she turned to Amara and told her that she was fake, acting like a friend, but talking behind her back. And the most shocking part? Princess had proof. She showed old messages, reminded them of past interviews, and pointed out moments that proved everything she was saying. And this is where it got even crazier. Brooke tried to take it all back. She started saying, "It is not that serious," and "I was just joking." But Princess did not believe her. She looked straight at her and said, "A joke is only funny when everyone is laughing, and I am not laughing." Boom. Silence. Amara, on the other hand, tried to act innocent. She said she never wanted to hurt Princess. Amara said she respected Princess and never wanted to hurt her, but Princess did not believe it. She stopped her right away. She reminded Amara that this was not the first time she had done this. She told her that she always started drama, but then acted like she was stuck in the middle. And then came the hardest moment. Princess looked her straight in the eye and said, "You're fake and everybody knows it. You smile in people's faces and talk about them behind their backs. That is not real and I do not respect it." The most shocking part? Amara had nothing to say. She just stood there, completely shocked because, deep down, Amara knew Princess was telling the truth. She had nothing to say because she knew she was caught. And just when it seemed like things could not get more intense, Brooke tried to change the whole situation. Instead of saying sorry, she acted like Princess was making a big deal for no reason. She said, "I do not understand why you are making this such a big deal. We were just having a conversation." But Princess did not believe her. She looked straight at Brooke and said, "A conversation when both people are there. What you all were doing was." At this point, everyone around them just stood there, shocked. Nobody expected Princess to call them out like this. But what made this moment different was that she did not just confront them, she made sure the truth was clear for everyone to hear. She let them know that she was not someone to play with, and she made sure everyone in that room knew exactly where she stood. As for what happened next, Let us just say things between these three will never be the same again. Things will never be the same again. Brooke and Amara tried to act like they were not bothered, but the truth is, they got checked and they knew it. Fans quickly went to social media, calling them out for being shady and giving Princess the credit she deserved for standing up for herself. The craziest part? This fight is not over. If you think Amara and Brooke are just going to let it go, think again. They are already planning their next move. But one thing is clear, Princess is not scared of them, and she is ready for whatever comes next. So now the big question is, where does this go from here? Will Amara and Brooke try to fight back? Will Princess continue to expose them? Or will this argument turn into something even bigger? One thing is for sure, this is just the start. If there is one person who never misses a chance to go after Melody Shari, it is Wanda. And this time, she took things to a whole new level. But let me tell you, this was not just a messy rant. No, this was a full attack on Melody's character, her career, and even Wanda's attacks on Mel really shocked fans. But what caused this? Why is Wanda so determined to bring Melody down? Some people think it is just part of reality TV drama, but others believe there is something much deeper behind it. This time, Wanda made sure everyone knew exactly how she felt. So, what started this? The truth is, Wanda has never liked Melody, and she has made that very clear over the years. Wanda has always had something to say about Melody's business choices, her relationships, and even how she raises her children. But this time, Wanda did not just talk. She started sharing what she claimed were secrets about Melody. It all began when Melody made a public statement saying she was leaving love and marriage, Huntsville. She talked about moving forward, focusing on her business, and protecting her peace. Fans were happy for her and excited about her new journey. But Wanda reacted very differently. Instead of wishing Melody well, Wanda went on social media and started a full attack. Wanda went on a big rant, accusing Melody of playing the victim, being fake, and not telling the full story about why she left the show. And here is the shocking part. Wanda suggested that Melody was actually forced to leave. Yes, you read that right. Wanda's accusations really shocked the fans. She did not just throw a little shade, she went all in. Wanda said that Melody acted like she was the star of the show and that the producers were tired of dealing with her attitude. But then, Wanda dropped a huge bombshell that made fans question everything they thought they knew. Wanda said that Melody did not really choose to leave the show. She told fans, "You all keep believing what she is telling you, but the truth is, she did not leave on her own. She got pushed out. The network got tired of her demands and was ready to move on without her." The most shocking part? Wanda said that some of Melody's own castmates helped get her removed from the show. This had fans rushing to find answers. Was Melody really forced out? Did her co-stars secretly want her gone? What is really happening with Wanda's claims? People started to wonder if Wanda was just making up stories, or if there was some truth behind what she said. But that was not even the worst part. Wanda took things to a whole new level and went after Melody's personal life. After attacking Melody's career, Wanda began talking about her past relationships, and even took shots at her as a mother. The part that upset people the most? Wanda suggested that Melody had been lying about what really happened in her marriage. She claimed that Melody always tried to make herself look like the victim. Wanda suggested that Melody acted like she was the perfect wife who never did anything wrong. She told fans, "Let me tell you something, she was not innocent either. You all keep putting her on a pedestal like she was the victim, but she was out here doing her own dirt too." Fans got really angry at this point because Wanda was saying that Melody was not as faithful as she always claimed to be. Then, Wanda dropped a huge bombshell. She hinted that she had proof to back up her claims. But here is where things got even crazier. The feud between Wanda and Melody was just getting started. This drama seems like it will never end. It is not the first time Wanda has gone after Melody, but what makes this situation different is that it feels like Wanda is becoming bolder with her attacks. Here is something interesting. Melody has hardly responded. Normally, when Wanda starts drama, Melody claps back in her own classy way. But this time, Melody has stayed quiet. Fans are now asking, is she ignoring Wanda? Is she waiting for the right moment to respond? Or is Wanda actually telling the truth? This is where fans are divided. Some believe that. Some people think Wanda is just bitter and looking for attention, while others believe she might know something that we do not. Let us not forget, Wanda has connections with other cast members. If there is one thing we know about reality TV, it is that there is always more happening behind the scenes than what we see on the screen. After Wanda's rant went viral, social media went wild with reactions. Fans were calling her out for being messy, while others were digging deeper to see if there was any truth to what she said. Then, something even more shocking happened. One of Melody's co-stars actually liked Wanda's post. Wait a minute, if Wanda is lying, why would someone from the show support what she said? This is when the conspiracy theory started. Some people now believe that there is a secret plan to remove Melody's influence from the show and move on without her. Others think Wanda is just bitter because Melody no longer pays attention to her drama. But one thing is for sure, this drama is far from over. Melody may be quiet right now, but when she finally speaks, it is going to be big. So, the real question is, will Melody tell the truth? Will Wanda go too far and face the consequences? Or will this feud just keep getting worse? At this point, there is no turning back. Reality TV gives us entertainment, drama, and moments that leave us shocked. But there's a side most people do not talk about, the mental and emotional toll it takes on the cast. And let me tell you, this is where things get really interesting. Behind all the drama, behind the cameras, shady confessionals, and Twitter wars, there are real people dealing with real emotions. The truth is, reality TV is not just about the drama, it is about how that drama affects the people involved. What makes this story different is that some of your favorite reality stars have spoken out, and their stories will truly surprise you. Let us take a closer look at the dark side of reality TV, the side they do not show you. We all love watching reality TV for the messy fights, shocking betrayals, and big confrontations, but here's the real story. What many viewers do not realize is that a lot of reality stars are dealing with stress, anxiety, and depression because of what happens both on and off the screen. Imagine having every mistake, bad decision, and emotional breakdown shown to millions of people. Imagine being attacked on social media every day by thousands of strangers who criticize your looks, your personality, and even how you raise your children. Imagine knowing that your real-life struggles are being edited into entertainment for people to judge and talk about. It sounds exhausting, right? Well, for some of these stars, it becomes too much to handle. And here's where it gets even crazier. Many of them cannot even speak up about it. The contracts they sign keep them silent. You may not believe this, but most reality TV stars sign contracts that force them to stay quiet about what really happens behind the scenes. They cannot call out producers for making situations worse. They cannot tell anyone how much of the drama is actually planned, and they definitely cannot talk about how badly their mental health has been affected by all of it. Here's the shocking part. Some stars have started speaking out anyway, and when they do, things get messy. Many reality TV stars have shared how these shows have affected their mental health. But when they speak up, they are either silenced or blacklisted. One former reality star said, "I had to start therapy because I felt like I was losing myself. The way they edited me made it seem like I was the villain, and the hate I got online was too much to handle. It became unbearable. I could not sleep, I could not eat, and I felt depressed for months." Another well-known personality shared, "We are not just characters, we are real people with real lives." But the audience forgets that. They think they know everything about us, but they do not. The most shocking part? Some of your favorite reality stars have admitted that they were pushed to create drama or even told to start fights just to make the show more exciting. This is where things get really disturbing: producers and their manipulation. The ugly truth is that people love the drama, but at what cost? People often say that reality TV is not real, but most do not understand how much control producers actually have over the story. They tell cast members what to talk about, they edit scenes to make people look worse than they really are, and they even make up fake text messages and rumors to create drama. You will not believe this, but some producers even go out of their way to target cast members they do not like. One former reality star spoke out, saying, They decide who they want to be the hero and who they want to be the villain. Once producers decide who will be the villain, it does not matter what you do, they will edit you to fit that role. After the season ends, these stars are left to deal with the aftermath on their own. The attacks on social media never stop, and it becomes a constant nightmare. Reality TV does not end when the cameras stop rolling. For these stars, the drama follows them everywhere, especially on social media. They wake up to thousands of hate comments and face bullying and harassment